Yo, hello, it's Isaac back again with the second video. So I want to share uh, I want to share how my tinnitus has been improving a lot. It's getting so much better. I'm almost there, almost silence. Sometimes I hear it, depending on if I have a stressful day. Uh, but yes, it's almost silence. It's been like 3 months, 3 to 4 months since I started my diet and since I put up the video. So I just want to give an update and hope, and if I can help somebody, that means the world to me. That's the biggest blessing in life. Um, so yes, I started first of all to take cold showers. I've done it since before, but this time I went to the beach, to the ocean, since I live 5 minutes from the ocean, during April, May, when it was very cold. Not very cold, but it was cold, and that helped a lot to calm down the noise. It didn't cure the noise, but it helped a lot to at least manage the day and not hearing the noise too loud. So that was very effective. Then I started with the keto diet, which after about 1 month I started to take steps and go towards the carnivore diet, because that's what I found on the net was the most effective way to cure tinnitus and other diseases as well, to get rid of inflammation. So I went into the carnivore diet, which has been, in the beginning was super hard, man, because you basically just eat meat and eggs. So I was eating like pork, beef, eggs, and drinking water. Simple, nothing more. And I start notice how how the carbs turn into sugars, and the sugars goes to the brain and gives you like endorphin and happiness and energy and all that. And cutting that off was like quitting, I don't know, quitting tobacco, which I used to take tobacco before, in different ways, but it's like it's heavy, it's heavy, and I was very tired. Bad mood. The bad mood can come still sometimes, but it's not as much as before. Not as much, but it's still there. It's a process, 3 weeks to 3 months, and I'm almost like in the third month of carnivore. Third month, third month. So yeah, carnivore diet, and it's very important that you eat liver. I've been trying both chicken liver and beef or cow liver, and they recommend that you try both and see which one is best for you. But I would recommend cow liver. It's much more, you actually can feel how much that helps. Like if you don't eat for a couple of days or weeks, you feel different, and the noise can be affected. So, and I eat 200 grams of cow liver every week. And yes, that's regarding the food. Other things that I've done is that I turn off the Wi-Fi. I put my phone on flight mode every night, and that I notice that helps a lot. These signals are not good, and yeah, when you have tinnitus, it's like you're hearing electric signal. So I wouldn't be surprised if it has something to do with maybe you become more sensitive to electric signals. I don't know, but or is there something with the radio waves that affects tinnitus? Probably. So yeah, that helps a lot. And in general, trying to be calm. I work a lot on my faith with God, so I've been fasting, praying, just giving thanks to God before reaching a cure. Just letting God use this process to heal other things in my heart and my soul. Use this process to make me grow. So it's been amazing. At the end, it's like a gift. That's how life is, depending on how you take things, it can turn out to a gift or a curse. It's up to you, bro. But it's always help from God. So that's why I'm always gonna share my faith also, whatever I share. 1 second. So yes, I Yeah, liver, important. Wi-Fi, flight mode, and go to sleep early, wake up early. It's been a struggle for me, but I actually feel a difference when I don't sleep good, when I go to sleep too late. um, I actually feel like it affects the noise. If it's something that affects a lot, is the lack of sleep or sleeping too late. Liam recommends that you go to sleep when the sun goes down, and you avoid artificial light at full cost. I did it when I was at my mother's house in Sweden for a while now, and yeah, that helps a lot. So and that's easier because the sun goes down late. Now here in Spain, the sun goes down like around 8, no, around 9, 8:39. So it's a little bit different. People here like they live more for the nights, but yes, it's important and it affects a lot. Artificial light. You can protect yourself with some glasses. I don't have the glasses, the blue light glasses. I was looking at that, but I take one step at a time because it's also a lot of money, and I'm not rich. So yes, uh, avoid lights, avoid Wi-Fi, follow the rhythm of the sun. So you try to go up with the sun. That's been, I'm not gonna lie, man. It's been impossible for me. It's not. I mean, it's not impossible. I just haven't done it. It's my goal, and I find a way. There's always a way if there is a will. So I'm sorry, I used the wrong word saying it's impossible. So what more? The vitamins. I've been taking vitamin supplements. When I was very tired during the carnivore diet for a long time. Actually, the first 2 months I was tired, bad mood, and I started like, why am I so tired? So I was reading on the net, and I read that it's very important to eat a lot of salt. So I bought good salt. I think that's very important to buy quality salt, not Himalaya salt because it doesn't contain yodo. Is it in Spanish? Maybe it's iodine in English. So I bought ocean salt, like a little more expensive brand, and I love salt, so I've been eating so much salt, and people think I'm weird, but it's like, yo, I need this, and I hope it doesn't harm. People say that too much salt harm, but now people are saying that it doesn't. I think it's up to each one to try because we all have different bodies. So that helped me to get more energy. But what mostly changed was salt, along with later also buying collagen from cows that eat grass, grass-fed cows. Collagen, I think it's pronounced like that, and that helped me a lot. That is really potential for me at least, and now I'm like super energized. I think there are days like I have more energy than what I used to have before. I'm not even tired to think about it. I'm almost never tired. I used to be tired pretty often when I was trying to eat more vegan, eating carbs. Even I was not eating too many carbs. Sometimes I tried to eat a lot of carbs, but I was still tired. So yeah, that's interesting. I haven't reflected so much on that, but that's very good. The only thing is that you don't have the strength as you have when you eat carbs, and I kind of miss that, depending on what I'm doing. But like when I'm running, when I'm doing gym, when I'm doing sports in general, like I don't have the extra strength. You can get it, of course, because it's a lot is mental, but it's just different. I notice that most when I go up for the stairs, when I go home, it's like, oh, it's different. When I used to eat carbs, there was a more strength, but I'm less tired. So I think that's pretty good to be more awake during the days. So that's amazing. So collagen and salt helped me a lot. I'm still like, I was losing a lot of hair, also like a lot, and I'm still losing pretty much, but it's getting better. I read that collagen was something that is gonna help that a lot. So the collagen is helping, so that's nice. What more? The supplements I take, yes, during night I take, let me see, oh, sorry, the video got shut down. I take turmeric during night, along with the magnesium, the brand Calm, and a little bit of black pepper with a little bit of hot water and then cold water, and ginkgo bilboa. That's what I take during night. And during the morning when I wake up or before I eat, I take what's it called, Lugol solution. I think it's 12%. It's pretty high. 2-3 drops of that in water, with lemon, half a lemon, like 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar, water. What more? Yes, and I take that with a tablet of selenium, and I take one K2 tablet, that helps to absorb the D vitamin from the sun. Sometimes that's also very interesting, because I was, at the beginning, I bought D vitamin and K2, because I found the first guy I found on YouTube. He cured himself from tinnitus by just taking an excessive amount of D vitamin with K2 tablets. I don't know if that's healthy. I don't recommend anything in high dosages. If you don't ask, I don't know, your doctor, is that what you're supposed to say to don't get sued? But I bought this brand. I don't even remember the brand. I haven't been able to find the package at home, but I just, if you listen to your body, you know what's good and what's bad for you. And I was just feeling, I don't know, something is telling me this is not good for me. So I quit. And then when I was in Sweden during the last month, I found this, this cheap brand of D vitamins that are the own brand of the same pharmacy in Sweden. And I was like, I'm gonna try this. And then I took like 3 of them with the K2 tablets. And I don't know, something in my soul, in my spirit said, this is actually working, this is helping me. And I've been continuously taking them, not every day, because there is a lot of sun here in Barcelona, but I take them now and then. I think it can be a little bit dangerous to take too much of that, especially if you already have sun, but I had a sense that helps. So yes, I can give more details for the one who's interested when it comes to brands and amounts. So yeah, my tinnitus, that's what I take of supplements, and my tinnitus is, maybe in the beginning it was around 7 of 10, depending on the day, but as of worst it was 7. Also during these last 3 months, there was spikes. There were moments like was getting so higher than ever, and I was so sad. I was like, no. But that is because something is happening, and it's you're getting better. So don't be afraid if you get spikes. It's just a good sign, because it's not still, it's actually moving. Yes, the biggest thing, probably the most important thing, when the biggest change happened in my ears, now it's getting just better and better, and I'm still drinking coffee. I've been like without coffee 1-2 weeks, and then I drink coffee, then without 2 weeks, 1 week. And now I've been drinking coffee. Just, it's not good for me to drink more than 1 cup, but I've been drinking 1 cup a day, and it's still getting better in my ear. And at the beginning I felt like coffee was the thing that was triggering the tinnitus worse, but I know there is something there, and I want to try to be without coffee at least for 1 month, because maybe that's the step that I need to take to get completely silenced. But I'm very close. I used to be around 7. Now I would say I'm in 2, maybe 1.5. sometimes even just one. So it's very low. Yes, so what has been the biggest change to get down the tinnitus was when I did my first 2-day dry fast, and I only have managed to do it once for 48 hours or 40, I think it was even 46 hours. But after that fasting, everything changed. It's just starting to go down. And I've been continuously doing fasting after that, but I haven't done so many hours. I've done like 24, sometimes maybe just 20 hours, sometimes 1.5 day. Because it's heavy to do dry fast, but it's good, man. You get stronger and stronger. Fasting is always heavy in the beginning, but your body gets adapted pretty fast. And there's so many other benefits with all of this. So it's a blessing. It's a blessing at the end. You learn a lot. So yes, the dry fasting, and I use my fasting in general. Today's fasting, for example, but I'm not dry fasting, as you saw before. Because of some reasons, but because when I do dry fasting, I want to actually prepare the day before, and I didn't prepare the day. Yesterday I was making too much music and I got a little bit stuck on that, but maybe I do it on Sunday. But just dry fasting is powerful, and I use the dry fasting whenever I'm fasting. I don't just stay away from food. I also stay away from like hanging out with people if they're not like also fasting. I try to stay away from social medias as much as I can. Latest I've been turning my phone off, which has been amazing. Today I'm out in nature, and I just focus on God, man. I pray, I listen, try to do Bible study, and there is where you hear God's voice. And I would love to make topics. Sorry, and I'm gonna make videos about that. All my spiritual experience. That's the most important of everything, because at the end I know it's God that has permitted this. It's God who is healing me right now. I do my part. I learn a lot with food and everything, but like for example, me still drinking coffee, and like Liam says, coffee is the first thing you should quit. And I noticed in the beginning, coffee was the thing that was triggering tinnitus more than anything. Coffee and sugars. And I'm still drinking coffee. Well, not as much as before, but I'm drinking, and I don't feel it's affecting anything at the moment. The last, I would say, like 3 weeks. And that proves for me that it's God. And so during this process also I made a song about having faith and just being thankful before the blessing, and just using this moment to grow. Because as a musician, it was pretty tough to get tinnitus. I was scared. I didn't know if I would be able to make music and whatever. But I made a song, and when I recorded the song, like the last version, and I basically finished it before mixing and mastering, that also showed me, because it was during the same time when I did the fasting, and I just felt in the spirit, this is connected. It's like, it's the fasting, it's God, and it's also me emotionally giving this to God. Like, I wrote it down, I now record the song, like, this is in your hands now, God. I've done this to glorify you through this hard circumstance. And I just, it was a change, you know. There's some things, it can be hard to explain, but yes, I hope you can hear it some days in Spanish though. But yes, it's amazing. So yeah, that's it. If you have prayer requests, if you have questions about tinnitus, I would love you to You can contact me the best way through Instagram. I'm a little bit new with this YouTube thing, and I've noticed I don't always look when people comment, but Instagram is where I'm most active, so you can follow me there and text me there, and I would love to help you. The address is my username is Isaac AAC Vasquez. It's the same as my YouTube account. So yes, God bless you. Stay blessed, have a lot of faith, and spread love to the world. Peace.